Hello and welcome to Folkestone Driving. Here we are in Trinity Road, home of the Folkestone Driving Test Centre. Let's take a drive through Cheriton to Blackhouse Hill and then back down towards Hythe. Let's see what happens when we go to the end of the road and we turn left. Mirrors are safe. Looking good. On we go. At the end of the road we'll turn right. Mirrors are good. Into Earls Avenue. At the end of this road we turn left onto Shorncliffe Road. Mirrors are good. Tuck ourselves into the left, so any cars wanting to turn right can turn right without us being in their way. On to Shorncliffe Road. Keeping well back from that car in front, you never know what they might do. And also, the closer you get to that car in front, the bigger they are on your windscreen and the less you can see. There's build up of traffic going on at the moment. We've got the school run has just started. Traffic lights, we are going to turn left, and there is a cycle lane here on the left hand side, broken white lines, so we can enter it if safe and necessary. Now, is it safe? Yes, the mirrors are clear, the cycle lane's empty. Is it necessary? Well, there's a queue of cars up ahead that I don't really want to get involved with because that goes straight ahead and we're not going straight ahead. I've got a junction here on the left, Wellfield Road. I don't want that junction, so I'm not going to indicate straight away. So I check my mirrors and it is safe to go into that cycle lane. The white van's blocking the entrance anyway. I can't get very far if I did go down there. Now he's moved up ahead, the light's gone green. Traffic's moving slowly, but beyond the traffic lights there is some queuing cars. Now we've gone past Wellfield Road, now we're going to indicate left into that cycle lane. And we turn left at the lights. Shorncliffe Road continues up ahead. We've got a pedestrian crossing, we've got a junction to the left. Checking the mirrors as I come off the gas. It all looks nice and safe. Mirrors are all okay. On we go, but not too much. We've got a cyclist up ahead. The car in front's taking it nice and slow, which is what they should do. We'll just back off a little bit. Mirrors on the right are good, we can come out. As I come back in, check the left mirror, make sure the cyclists are still being looked after, nice and safe they are. Around we go, a few more pedestrians on the curb. Parked car on our way, one car approaching, so if I come off the gas, that approaching car will disappear. As in drive past, it's not disappearing in a puff of smoke, that would be quite cool. Mirrors are all good. Look at the gap here between car and curb. Slow it down a little bit, the gap will feel bigger. They've nipped in a little bit there. They didn't have to do that, there was plenty of space for us both. But it is greatly appreciated when they do. So who's got the priority? I've got parked cars on my side, you haven't, so you should stop, I should stop, whatever. Share the road safely is what you should do. You can't just assume because the block is on your side you have to wait. You don't. You just got to share the road safely. Some cars will push through, some cars don't. At the end of the road we will turn right. Mirrors are safe on the right, we indicate to the right. So going into situations of parked cars or any kind of block on the road, have a defensive mindset, and by that I mean don't attack the situation, don't just go through at high speed with a dominant road position. Just hang back a little bit, see what's going on, drop the speed a little bit. You're trying to work out what to do about the approaching car with the parked vehicle. The car coming towards you, going around their parked vehicle, is also trying to figure you out. You get two defensive-minded drivers opposite each other, it all tends to get very safe and very slow. If somewhere in between those two is an attacking driver who just wants to push through at speed, it's going to go a little bit wrong. So just back off and see what happens. School traffic. I think after the white one, we're good to go. There goes the white one. Up we go to the next traffic jam. Under the bridge. To Risborough Lane. Risborough Way, can never remember which one it is. We're approaching the traffic lights, Cheriton High Street, that go past the Co-op and the tyre garage. When we do reach those traffic lights, we will be turning left. Eventually. Again, I've parked a little bit back from this car in front. I can still see their wheels. If that car has a mechanical failure, we can get around it. We're also on a slight hill, so if that car did roll back, they've got enough time and space to correct it before banging into this car. So just make sure those wheels of the vehicle in front are always visible. Up ahead, the road splits left and right. Again, we want to go left, so the left mirrors are safe. Signals will go on in a minute. Position myself to the left here. There's no white line here to say who goes in what lane, so I'm just going to sort of edge over here to the left. Once those traffic lights do change down to amber, I should be putting my indicator on. That's a personal preference. It just saves the tick-tock noise going through my brain. Do I signal earlier? Do I signal later? Well, have a look at the situation you're in. Are your signals clear? Are they helpful? Are they necessary? In that moment, on that road position, are you being helpful to the world around you? Lights have changed, signals are on, but road position's giving the game away anyway. When the red car moves to their lane, we'll have a clear view. There we go, and off we go. Lots of parked cars here. We've got parked cars on our side of the road. We'll approach with caution. We are going to have to go over that white line, so can we go over the white line? We can. The mirrors are safe, and out we go. Cars coming towards us are nowhere near the white line in the middle of the road. We've got plenty of space. Get a bus through there, apparently. An island in the middle of the road, reduce our speed to go around it. Pedestrians, are they okay? Okay, after that we can put the speed back on again. Up ahead we have the traffic lights, the road splits into two lanes. We will be going in the left hand lane, checking the left mirrors as I go across. And then we're going to be going up to the roundabout for the M20. Now on your driving test you can't go on motorways. If we look at this signpost for the roundabout, we've got 3 exits. 2 of them are blue exits to motorways. There's 1 exit remaining, which is second exit left, which is what we're after. You'll always go second exit left from this approach. I'm not going to signal straight away because I don't want the first left, I want the second left. Count them. 1, left mirror, left signal, Off we go. New speed limit ahead. Onto Ashford Road, A20. Speed limit is 40. Now this road used to have a speed limit of 60. That's why it looks so wide. Quite tempting here to put your foot down and boot it. And sometimes, because it does look like a faster road, and for those not paying attention to the road markings, one there, and the road signs, you might get cars behind you thinking, why are you only doing 39 3/4? It's a 60, let's go. Leave them to it. Just be aware that they're behind you. Don't get pushed around by people behind you. You have as much right to be here as they do, and if you're following the law and they want to break the law, well, that's their life. On we go. This is a nice wide road. Quite a nice one to get on your test. Not much going on here. Just look after your speed. And as we come around the corner here, just over a small hill, see a signpost for the roundabout, and at that roundabout we want first exit left. This is the edge of the test routes at the moment, so you'll always go left here, always be first exit. On that signpost, first exit left, it's got a red circle, and inside that red circle is a picture of a lorry saying 7.5 tonnes. If you don't know what that means, highway code. It's in a red circle, so it's an order. It's red, so it's no. And if a clue, you are not 7.5 tonnes if you're driving a car. So it's not a no for you. New speed limit there, 40 miles an hour, or a continuation of the speed limit. Traffic lights are green. To Blackhouse Hill. This is the bit that goes around the country roads. Something to bear in mind with this one: when you've got the white line in the middle of the road, as with most country lanes, that means it's wide enough for two vehicles to pass without too much drama. When the white line disappears, it may or may not be wide enough for two cars to pass. This road, spoiler alert, it won't be wide enough without a bit of extra care and attention. So once that white line's disappeared, eyes open, plan ahead. Signpost on the left here saying road and narrows on the left. Now there's no roadworks here, but this road's recently been resurfaced for pothole repair, and there was a section of this road that had really bad problems with potholes and the road dropping off into the hedges. So they put a curb in, and the curb makes it a bit narrow. There's the curb there. Got a car in front just struggling for space. Slow it right down. This will push you out from your side of the road a few inches. I don't really want to be making friends with cars coming the other way. The slower you go, the bigger the gap feels. They've all gone. On we go. So the road's got a speed limit of 40. Now during that bit there, you can't see it on the screen, but I went down to 9 miles an hour. If that's what's safest, that's what's safest. This road's all about speed and space management. Have a look at what's appropriate at the time. Road swings around here to the right. And as we come up towards the golf club, we have the narrowest part of this road. And we've got a little tunnel of trees, and in that tunnel of trees, it's not often you can get two cars side by side. That car on the left, the wheels have stopped, no threat. Just before that tunnel of trees, the speed limit drops to 30, and it's another yellow background for those that know. Nice and slow through here. And at 30 mile an hour, we'll see us all the way down to the bottom of this hill. Around this corner, continuing on Blackhouse Hill, it will turn into Station Road. It's weird how roads change names halfway down, but there we go. And we're going to have some parked cars on our side of the road. And as we spoke about before, you need to approach it with a defensive mindset. Can I fit through? What's the car coming towards me doing? Ignore the white line, look at the gap. Plenty of space if you all go slow. Sharp bend to the left. The signpost in front of you says you've now gone onto Station Road. Big car parked on the left, we've got a car approaching, it's not worth the hassle. On we go, all the mirrors are safe. Continuing down the road. Roundabout coming up. At that roundabout we want to be taking the first exit left. Now I've got a junction here to the left I don't want to take, so again I'm going to time the signals properly. Having a look around, left mirrors are safe. I want to be going left first exit. People okay on the path there? They are. On we go. We'll take the next road to the right. Mirrors are safe. Into Twist Road. And this is just as narrow as a country road, but rather than trees and bushes, we've got cars. Being defensive, I'll pull in for this approaching truck. Let them get on with it. Mirrors are okay on the right, it's time to pull out. Got parked cars on the left, I've got nowhere to escape to, so if a car does come along like this one, I might just slow down and give them time to find their gap. So as I go past that blue car, they should be tucking in. There they go, and same with that one. I've now got time to move forwards to our gap. Mirrors are safe, out we go again, looking for a plan B. Got a yellow car approaching. I should better clear this white car on the left. I can then pull over. Nice and slow, let the yellow car clear their blocks. And they pull in, mirrors are safe, and on we go. The road gets a little bit wider here for a few moments. It does get narrow towards the end, but at the moment we're okay. We've got a curb on our side, so we can't pull in anywhere, so if anyone does come towards us, again I might be slowing down to let the approaching car find a gap on their side. Sharp left around the corner onto Prince's Parade, past the Hythe Imperial Hotel. At the moment the speed limit is still at 30. Beautiful down the coast, there's the ice cream van, but tempting as it is, we'll drive on. New speed limit down the left, and again another yellow background for those that know. We'll slow down for this car. They've got parked vehicles on their side, but they've chosen not to take a gap, which they could have done, but they chose not to. Don't have to. one. Let's slow it down again. These guys are going to be going through. Smaller vehicles, so this one doesn't really matter for us. On we go, remembering the speed limit is a 40. Not the smoothest of roads. Could say that a lot around Folkestone at the moment. Approaching cars, give them time to pull back over. There they go. Continues. Not many people swimming in the sea. Might be because it's a Wednesday afternoon, not a Saturday afternoon. Here's a reminder of your speed limit. More parked cars on the right with a white vehicle approaching, and they have just pulled in to give us space to go through. There's a defensive driver, fully in control of their car. The red car's sort of stuck there with nowhere to put in, so I'm going to slow down and let them find the gap. There is their gap. There's the white car's held back as well. Up towards the end of this road, it swings around to the left. It's not a junction, it is a tight turn though. New speed limit of 30. Corner, we then see it's a one-way street. We would see it if someone didn't turn the signposts around. So we're going to turn right, so let's come over to the right side of this road. And on we go. Let's go through Sandgate. So as I approached that sharp corner, just come off Princess Parade by the garage, it told me the speed limit was 30. I've pulled out here onto Sandgate Road and I've seen no signpost for the speed limit. So if I haven't seen a new one, then the last one we saw is in force, which means it's a 30. In front of you there's a speed camera on the left. Don't set those off in your driving lessons, or don't set them off ever. Set a speed camera off on your driving lessons, who pays the fine, you or the instructor? Lots of parked cars on the right hand side of the road there, not really our issue. Zebra crossing, mirrors are safe. Crossing's clear, approach it with caution, and on we go. As we come into the shops, Sandgate Road, it gets very narrow. Again, a defensive mindset. Let's hold back and see what's going on before we make our decision. We've got a zebra crossing up ahead. The tarmac's changed colour again on the approach to the zebra crossing. Parked vehicles on the left. Mirror's safe. What's that guy on the bike doing? Is he going to cross? No, he's not. Let's hold back for those vans. Not getting too close. That silver car parked on the left. Don't fancy clipping that one. Mirrors on the right are clear. Out we go. And as the road gets wider, that orange car will not be a problem. White van approaching from the left there, the wheels have stopped, the driver's looking right at us. Up towards the traffic light, it narrows, it bottlenecks just before it, so be careful. The tarmac's changed colour as well. Nice and cautious, everything's clear, and on we go. Around the corner, we'll have parked vehicles on the left hand side all the way up the hill, and they won't cause us a problem. This guy will. Slow it down for them. Big van coming down the hill, nowhere near the centre line. We've got a lot of space here. Deceptively wide, this road. More parked cars, again, not a problem. There's your blue and white arrows pointing you over this way, so let's do what they say, because it's an order. Yeah, the brown ones are orders, and the blue ones mean yes. So yes, stay left. Got a strip of red tarmac here, just separating lanes of traffic. It's a broken white line on the border, which means you can cross it if safe and necessary. There's a Lighthouse driving school car. What a great driving school that Lighthouse is. Look at the gap, nice and slow. We'll be taking the second turn on the left. There's the first one, Westbourne Gardens, don't want that one. Left mirror safe, signals on, we turn left, where the blue car's coming out, into Earls Avenue. Here's the crossroads, we're going to follow that white vehicle, it's the next turn on the right. Signals on after the mirror check. It's another Lighthouse driving school car. They're everywhere, these guys. Bouverie Road West. Try saying that 10 times fast. Next road on the left is what we're after. Mirrors are safe, signals are on, and here we are, Trinity Road, home of the potholes and home of the driving test centre. And that concludes our route. I hope that video was helpful.